seats is filmed for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the San Francisco 49ers and the New York Giants. Here's Thomas Morstead out for the opening kick. And away we go from East Rutherford. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So out come the Giants, their first time of the game coming up. And they're brought out by the dual-threat quarterback out of Alabama. It's Jalen Milroe.
3 touchdowns, Kate, is a great week for him. But less so when every one of them was matched by an interception. Those turnovers were a part of why they ended up on the losing side of that game. Ball security, what you know he's worked on all week long, being the forefront of his mind.
Pushing the pace right away to start the game.
Hey, check that, go!
It's Tracy on second down. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Ready.
Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Milroe throwing on third down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Giants, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, Milroe. Like a good target drop, Neighbors is there. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Giants will have a first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Escapes the pocket. Has a man on target to Johnson. He is brought to a stop and didn't find plenty of room there to run.
A gain of 29 more yards. That's another Giants first down.
Tracy on 1st and goal. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Niners' 11-yard line.
Ready.
To throw, here's Milroe. Rolling left, buying some time. And they take this in for the score. The Giants finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
He's brought down just inside the 25. So here come the 49ers now. Take over for the first time. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Purdy throwing here to start. This is reeled in by Jauan Jennings. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Leo Karake making that stop. We get a look at his rushing neighborhood at that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
First down, San Francisco.
From the gun, McCaffrey. Has a lane inside the 25. Touchdown, San Francisco! The 49ers finish off their opening drive. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Riley Patterson on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now. As they on, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Green on the coverage.
Hand off to Tracy. He's going to squeeze about 8 yards out of that run block. Brings up third down. Getting tempo with some hurry-up offense. Third down, Tracy gets it. Now the grass wasn't greener on the outside block. He's tracked down out there, and that loses yards. Fourth down coming up. Trying for it with Milroe. Escapes out to the left. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. They're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10. Pistol now for Milroe. And the first down pass set away by a defender, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's gonna be second down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the 49ers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
I've not yet in my lifetime come across a defender who hasn't told me how great an offensive player they were back in the day. Oh, you should have seen me as a running back or wide receiver. Well, right there, that defender showed some of that background. A brilliant job of getting into the open way. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
First down throw by Purdy. On target to his back. Here's Christian McCaffrey. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Here's Abdul Carter making plays as he could play good for 17 and a first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
Tried an inside give now with McCaffrey. Look at that work, churning those winners. Take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. Their last series sure was looking like points up until that interception, Brock. Hopefully they can move the ball similarly well as they take over here. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Third and long for him here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a fourth down, it's back to first. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And he is tagged right as he brings that one in, Brock. But a solid gain right up towards that midfield stripe. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs. All right, set now, first and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
They are throwing it again. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. After the The incomplete pass. Here comes 2nd and 10.
Renardo Green on the coverage.
Throwing now. Milroe. Getting out to his left. He can run it. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. And that is the end of our first quarter. We've got the 49ers in front. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Flush down out to his left. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And this one's brought to an end well downfield from that line of scrimmage.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. To the air. Milroe. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal.
19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Milroe now to throw. On him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. Milroe picking up the pace here offensively. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. The Giants using their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They've got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal.
Cougar 19.
Now it's Milroe. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Buys time, rolling right. Yeah, this is cut. Touchdown, New York! The Giants can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. The nose point after is good. And the Giants tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Now out comes the San Francisco offense. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3 and out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath, turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Purdy on the play action. It's going to be caught by his back. McCaffrey. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Sending the tight end in motion left. On second down, here's McCaffrey. Takes out a 1-stop. And they nearly picked up the first down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line. It looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Purdy will sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
San Francisco.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. Escapes it, avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
And the 49er first down.
First carry here for Jordan James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
And he's tackled for a short gain. Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. Now motion him out of the backfield. On third down, Purdy finds him over the middle. And he's going to have enough for the first down, not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with the first and goal. He'll run here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. On the gun is Purdy. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The 49ers take a second quarter lead. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. Patterson on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 14.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. It's Darius Slayton with the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Giants and quarterback Jalen Milroe ready for their next drive. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL lead in passing yardage. Best on the ground here, Tracy. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 12 there, and it's good enough for a New York first down.
That's good for a Giants first down. First and 10.
Shotgun now for Milroe. Hits his running back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife.
Second and 4.
The Giants at a deficit. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. From the 46. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here. Here's Milroe. First and 10. Throwing deep for the end zone. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Milroe throwing again now on second down. Rolling left, buying some time. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the 49ers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Okay, you know, it's one thing to make some mistakes as a young quarterback out the gate in your rookie season. We're getting to the middle part of the season now, and one thing you do not want to be, you do not want to be a mistake repeater.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. Second down now, 7 to go. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the 45 on second down. He'll drop this down to McCaffrey underneath. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now. First and 10 now. Here's Purdy. Throw right side is caught by Jennings. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's such a good example, Kate. You don't have to be an elite runner to be a good thrower of the football on the run. The same fundamentals, the attention to detail to be a good pocket passer, they show up on the run as well. That's an excellent job getting completion.
And this one does not go far. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. The kick by Patterson is good. The flag is down, though, so let's see if this kick stands or not.
Foul. Roughing a kicker. Defense.
All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. Hope you all had a happy and safe Halloween. Thanks to those of you who dressed up as the Octobox or the Witching Hour for the holiday. But the calendar now reads November, so let's get into the highlights. Our look around the NFL starts now. We begin at Allegiant Stadium in Lot.
Ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Dump off to his fullback. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
And a 49er first down.
Off the play fake. Purdy. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Play action now. Purdy. Now he takes it. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a 49er first down.
9 yards. First down, 49ers.
Purdy setting up that play action. He's got Ayuk downfield. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. A run with McCaffrey. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Holland on the tackle. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
McCaffrey. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. All right, here we go. 2nd down.
A loss of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
Working out of the gun. It's Purdy. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Only need about half a yard, if that, Brock. This is 3rd and goal. He keeps it himself. And he gets in. Touchdown. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Brock Purdy with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. All right, Brock, wondering your thought here, because to me it felt like they already had a play picked out to go for it on 4th down if that sneak hadn't worked. Do you agree?
Well, by they, if you mean the guys in the booth on the sideline, sure. But the 11 on the field, that effort just showed.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Giants and Malik Neighbors set to go to work again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Nick Martin picks it off. And the 49ers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Second and 12 at the 31.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. To his back it goes, Jordan James. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. 3rd and just 2 to go.
Get set.
Third down.
Purdy throwing here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
Loss of 8 yards. Another 3-man down.
Riley Patterson ready for the field goal try. He was good on his first attempt and his second from a little over 45 here. The kick by Patterson is good. And that extends the lead to 20.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. And the turnovers have not helped as they find this game out of reach.